All right, let's talk about training and how to train effective employees to be effective at their position. First thing that you want to do is understand the flow of how to train employees. And this is what I'm going to explain in this video, is that there is an actual kind of flow of how you start out with a new moldable employee and develop them into a responsible, ideally a manager type situation, and a manager person that would be good for you, that takes the stress off of you, that makes you money, that does the work that you need them to do. So first, what you want to do when you get a new fresh employee off the boat, no matter what, is educate them as much as you can. And this, don't even worry about if you educate them outside of their job prospect, or if you train them outside of their job description, if you train them outside of the things that they are regularly expected to do. If you have a driver, a delivery driver, let them learn the kind of stuff on the inside. If you have an inside person that wants to learn a little bit of management stuff, go ahead and show them, even if you aren't putting them on that path for management yet. What you want to do is explain as much as possible and train them as much as possible. One thing that I've always done is that whenever I'm doing something in the job at all, I always want to have someone with me showing them what I'm doing, unless of course there's no one there or it's too busy or something like that. But I want to always be showing something new. When we do this, it gives them confidence in their job. When employees have confidence in their job, they do better at their job because they like their job better. It's the same thing that we do when we're little children and we're learning to walk, when we're learning to talk and stuff. When we're babies and we're babbling, we don't know what to do. Our parents explain to us how to talk. They help us talk. They get there. And once we start talking, we never stop talking because we've learned a new skill, and it feels good to learn a new skill. We get upset nowadays in the job because the kids, they don't want to learn anything. But are we teaching them anything? Are we giving them the opportunity to learn things? Of course, there will be employees out there, there will be crew members who just do not want to learn, and most of them might be that way. I think it's going to become a growing number of people who are that way. But when you explain to most people who are getting a job, who want to do better in their life, which I think deep down is all of us, if you give them the tools to do better, they will do better. And that's what education is about. If you need to just give them and it's not even about correcting, it's just about learning new skills. When they learn new skills, when they develop these skills, they are happy at their job. And being happy at their job makes your job a lot easier because you have less stress about managing people's emotions. They're able to manage their emotions better by themselves, and that's a great skill for you to use. So, education. Give them as many tools as they can. Let them understand the job, the ins and the outs, because as they cross-train, they can see all the different patterns together. And as they see everything, how it works together, they're more on a management level. They know they'll be able to have more intuition about what to do in situations. This is the reason why you are a manager, is because you've been in every different little spot and little situation, and you have the intuition. You've developed the intuition to be able to do these things. If you can develop that intuition in your employees, then you will have less stress in your job, which is ultimately the whole point of this whole project that I'm putting together here, is how do you have less stress in your job? This management, food management, is the most stressful, I wouldn't say, maybe not the most stressful job, but it's one of the most stressful positions in unskilled labor. I think we're skilled labor. I don't know. But if you are able to give your employees intuition, develop their intuition so that they are better and that they're more on your level, then you have less to do. You can give them, it's easier to delegate to them because then you know what they would do. They would know what you would want to do. And so ultimately, over and above all, one of the best skills that you can use to develop your employees is education throughout significantly more of what their actual job process is. Everyone needs to learn everything. Cross-training, cross-train, develop up. Everyone knows everything, the ins and the outs, the front end, the back end, all of it. Once they know everything, they will be happier employers. They will be happier employees, better employees, and you will have less stress in your job.